Hey guys, it's Will. Hopefully, you're having a great day today. Have you ever wanted to know how to invest in the stock market, but not just be able to identify a good deal, but be able to identify hidden and secret things that not everybody else knows about the company, and that you have that inherent value identified so you can invest in the stock before the market catches up? So, I'm going to be sharing with you guys fundamental analysis in this video and how to distinguish between good news and bad news in a stock. For those of you guys that don't know who I am, my name is Will Rich. We run a fast growing community in the remote investing in AI and tech stocks. So, for those of you guys that would like to learn and trade live with me tomorrow morning, we have our Stockmate community. It's the second link in the description. Right now, we have a $200 off coupon code for those of you guys that would like to get in, as we have an early bird discount. I just launched Stockmate recently. For those of you that would like to learn how to grow your investment portfolio remotely from your phone. So in this video, again, we're going to fundamental analysis. There is two things that you really look at in fundamental analysis, aside from things that are a little more financial, right? So before we get into the financials, there's good news and there's bad news. If you're looking at a company like Tesla, for example, you might have that they come out with a new car that is able to charge fully from the sun, or even, let's say, the lights in the garage. They figure out a way to capture energy from the light that's even a light in the garage. I don't know. And it charges the car super effectively. Okay. So that's great news for Tesla. You are going to see that their stock price is likely going to increase. This is a catalyst, and this is something that is usually on the mainstream media, maybe announced shortly on Twitter, where you could see a value difference, or you could see it, in an announcement that they have at an event, where as soon as they reveal that, the stock price will likely go up, as that's a technological advancement that will give them an advantage in the market. Now, on the flip side of that, you might have the same piece of news act as bad news for another company. Now, obviously, you could have something directly related to the company, but let's take this example. Now you have Ford over here. Ford has been working to catch up to Tesla with AI and manufacturing to be able to put out a car every 10 seconds or what have you. That's something that they're working on. But now Tesla not only has that advantage, but now they come out with this new tech that allows the cars to charge 100% just by kind of existing in the sunlight. Well, Ford now has even more bad news, right? They're trying to keep up with multiple things. And if they're shying away from combustion engines and going towards EV, that's going to be detrimental to their stock, right? It's going to really give them a negative advantage, or negative correlation to their stock. So to look at that might not be as effective as something as Ford has 10,000 recalls because their brake pedal gets stuck when you go above 60 miles per hour. Obviously, that's much worse news, or may affect them short term, and that would be something you look for. Now, that would be a option position where you probably want to sell, or bet that the stock is going down in that instance. So you're increasing in value with good news, decreasing in value with bad news. Pretty straightforward. Now, what we have also is, if you're looking at fundamental analysis, then you're going to also check the earnings reports. So you're going to look at the earnings reports. You're going to look at the analyst ratings. So based on research of multiple financial firms, what are they seeing as the fair value of what the intrinsic value of the stock is, the real value, versus what it's valued at right now, and if there's a discrepancy between the two. And if there is, that would identify as a good deal or a bad deal, depending on the discrepancy being above or below the money. Now, you have earnings reports, but you also have a Morningstar report. And this is something I encourage everybody to read. These are the reports that are very similar to what you'd see with Warren Buffett. He releases the Berkshire Hathaway report, where he goes through and talks about all of the financials of a company. You can see that with Morningstar. They talk about the earnings, talk about growth potentials, potential downfalls. They talk about the CEO's stewardship and how he's doing or she is doing. And they also talk about the moat, whether or not they're separating themselves from the competition, and whether or not that's or they're getting closer to the competition, and they might be like Ford, where another company can take a big part of their market. So that's kind of the fundamental overview. We usually like to, you can identify, let's say, politicians that are trading or insider trading as something that would be categorized as fundamental. But that's one aspect of identifying a good deal in the stock market. The other way that we do it, obviously, is we have technical analysis. If you're going to be charting, you got the MACD, RSI, all of the indicators and tools you use to identify a good deal in the stock market. But those, I would say, they can be effective, but never are they 100% accurate. When it comes down to investing, one of the best ways that you can ensure your success, of course, is to manage your risk. Make sure that you're not investing when you're extremely busy. For example, if you're going and you're holding positions overnight, that's kind of dangerous if you're trading on a day to day. Ideally, you want to have a remote access like your phone where you can see a stock and you can invest and make decisions while you're going throughout your day to day. So it's not like you have to wait for a certain time to be able to look at your desktop, but you're active. There's a lot of things that you want to think about. If you guys want more tips on how to grow and invest in the stock market, I would encourage you guys to go ahead and subscribe down below. If this video gets 10 likes, I'll share with you guys, let's say 50 likes, I'll share with you guys my live session for free. So you guys can watch me trade live. That's what we do in StockMate. Again, it's that second link in the description. We go live every single day, remote investing from your phone. So for those of you guys that enjoyed, do consider again hitting that like button. See you in the next video.